What is up, fam? Welcome back to the Better Project podcast. We are back with another solo episode, and I'm sorry that last week I didn't even post a solo episode. I didn't even record a solo episode. No excuse. But hey, life got the best of me, and I was like, it's not a priority to record a solo episode this week. But hey, I'm back, baby. I'm back with some value. Now, lately, my life has just been grind. And people are going to be like, and even myself, I'm like, fucking grind. I actually I have a love-hate relationship with the word grind. Because when people say it, they're like, oh yeah, I grind fucking 24 hours a day, fucking no sleep, get up, grind. No, for me, the grind, the slog, it's get up, go to the gym in the morning, routine, go to work, come home, be a dad, do my podcast stuff. And then I look at the time and I was like, it's time for bed. And that's around 8:30, 9 o'clock, because I do make sure that I get at least 7-8 hours sleep, because if I don't have enough sleep, I cannot function right and I just become a dick and I just can't be my best self. So for me, that is my grind. Everyone's grind's different. You don't have to be 24 hours a day on the grind. But for me, I've been feeling overwhelmed. I've been feeling stressed. Because in my head, I was like, if I'm grinding away, like, why am I not achieving so much on a daily basis? And then I started to put myself down. I was like, am I doing enough? Am I good enough? And thank God that I put on this podcast yesterday, because that snapped me straight out of that fucking mindset. I was listening to one of Andy Frisella's podcasts. I'll put the link in the description. But what he was saying is that so many people get caught up in the outcomes of each day, feeling like they have to achieve milestones each and every day. But it's not about what you get out of each day. It's about what you put into each day. It's about the work that you put in. It's about, he says it very, very well, it's about planting seeds each and every day. Because if you're a farmer, right, and you go out and plant seeds, come back the next day and expect to harvest it, there's going to be nothing there. So just like in life, we have to go plant seeds. We're not going to achieve big things each and every day. We have to water that. We have to let it grow. We have to let it flourish before we can harvest it. A bamboo tree, you plant a seed, you got to leave it at least 5 years. I'm pretty sure 5 years, correct me if I'm wrong. Water it, love it, before it actually starts to blossom. Once it blossoms and comes out of the ground, within like 80 days, it grows to like 80 foot or however big they get. All that time just compounding. And then once it comes out, boom, this massive thing. And that's why you see on social media, these people that have come out of nowhere. For example, Gary Vee. No one knew who the fuck he was. He was just some guy that was working in his father's liquor store, creating a bit of content here and there, building business. And then it was like overnight, Gary Vee is everywhere and he's Gary Goat. Yet he put in all those hours, all that work that compounded. So then when he actually did hit the stage, all the lights are on him, it's like it was an overnight success. But in reality, he wasn't. So sitting here and reflecting on myself and you reflecting on yourself, don't get so caught up if you haven't achieved this massive milestone today. Focus on the seeds that you planted. Did you contact that person about a deal or coming on a podcast or opportunity? For me, did I record a podcast today? Like this podcast right now is planting a seed for me. Because it's my voice, my message, my content that's going out there, it's going to provide value to you. Me editing the vlog today, that's another piece of content. Yeah, it may not get millions of downloads, but it's a little piece of the puzzle, a little piece of the journey that is compounding. 5-10 years down the track, when everyone knows who I am, everyone knows who this podcast is, they're going to be like, oh yeah, this guy's been on a journey and he's planted seeds each and every day. And it's about coming back to the basics. Myself, I've been caught up in this too, wanting to, like having this massive checklist, like 10 items, and getting stressed out because you've got to check out each and every single one of them. Focus on a core 3 to 5 tasks, daily habits. Once you've achieved that, you've won the day. Focus on the 20% of tasks that get you 80% of the results. Yet so many of us are getting caught up on 80% of the tasks, they get 20% of the results. Once you win that day, you can actually enjoy your day. You can go out, you can do what you want, you can spend family time. Or if you want to do extra work, you can do extra work. But at least you've got those core tasks ticked off and you know that you've actually planted a seed that day. So get out there, plant your seeds, make a list of all the tasks, all the activities that you can do that go towards planting seeds each and every day. And do not get caught up on what you get out of each day. It's about what you put into each and every day. I hope you got some value out of today's short and sharp episode. I'm really starting to enjoy these. Getting back into it, I was like, I don't like solo episodes. I had this hate for them. I think because I was anxious around having the cameras looking at me and me sitting in a room by myself and thinking, fuck, I'm a loser here. I'm not even speaking to anyone. But hey, I'm speaking to you the listener, who's watching on YouTube. I'm super grateful for each and every one of you who tune in. If you got value, please like, share, subscribe. I think I already said that, but hey, I say it again, and I hope you do it this time. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for next week. Little update as well. I've just booked in some amazing guests. Like some high performers. Some high performers. And I'm excited to sit here, to pick their mind, to dive into their journey, their story, to pick out the gems, and to share that with you. And I couldn't do it without you guys. So yeah, once again, thank you. Super grateful. Stay tuned. Amazing episodes to come, content, all that good stuff. Vlogs as well, as I mentioned. I've got a vlog dropping this Sunday, which is a recap of a couple of weeks back where I had my first videography gig. Not sure if I spoke about that or not, but a previous guest, Aaron Zarb, he ran his own retreat and he's like, man, like, I need some content done. I was like, I can do that. I can do that. I just put my hand up. Yep, I can do that. So that was my first videography gig. I really, really enjoyed that. And that sparked something in me. I was like, ooh, I want to do this. I want to get back into it because I was doing it when COVID and prior to COVID. But we're back, baby. And Better Media is the company. So if you are looking for any sort of content, whether that be in studio, podcast stuff, or at your facility, at your gym, whatever it is, and you need some sort of videography content, hit me up. We can work something out. That was a short little sponsor plug, cheeky cheek. But yeah, I'll wrap this podcast up again. Finally, if you've listened this far, well, fucking hell, you got no life. But hey, much love. See you guys in the next episode. Let's go. You.